Well, for many immigrants living without legal status in America, every phone call, every knock on the door, or every police vehicle passing by, it can bring fear. That fear is growing once again in Chicago, by the way. Chicago is home to largest immigrant population, including many undocumented Indians. And according to reports, immigration enforcement activity has increased again after videos surfaced showing masked IC agents carrying out arrests in different parts of the city. In the meantime, community organizations say that many undocumented immigrants, they are once again afraid to leave their homes. Some fear going to the work. Others are nervous about visiting public places. Even routine activities have become stressful for them. Well, according to the report, around 38 undocumented immigrants were arrested in the Chicago area over the past 2 weeks. Immigration advocates also claim that enforcement teams have been operating near schools and other public locations. The report also recalls similar operations carried out last year when hundreds of undocumented immigrants they were arrested and some Indian nationals were detained while their asylum case that was still pending. In the meantime, the Department of Homeland Security has not yet released detailed information about ongoing enforcement operation. Officials have, however, continued to emphasize stricter immigration enforcement and higher deportation number across the country. This reflects a much bigger trend here. Immigration enforcement that is no longer focused on the US-Mexico border. Operations are increasingly taking place inside American cities. That means undocumented immigrants are facing greater uncertainty, regardless of how long they have been living in the US. Well, for many families, every day begins with a same question. Will today be the day everything changes? Some are preparing emergency plans, some are arranging legal documents. Others are simply hoping that they are not stopped while driving to work or dropping their children at school. And that's what happens when you enter a country illegally. For many Indian families living legally in America, though, these developments may not affect them directly, but for those whose immigration status that remains unclear, the atmosphere has once again become tensed.